Alright, so today we're working on a 2007 Chrysler 300M with a 3.5 V6 motor. Had a check engine light on for a code, I think it was P1004, I'm not sure, I'll have to look it up later on. And what that deals with, basically, after researching the code, is the intake runner valve. And the intake runner valve isn't moving fast enough, so it causes the check engine light to come on. To fix this problem, first you need to take the control assembly for the intake runner valve off. There's one on both sides of the intake manifold. This is on a 3.5 liter. Okay, you'll pull off one side and you want to clean that out real good because there'll be a lot of carbon in there build up. But on this side here, the most interesting thing, and the thing that a lot of people don't seem to realize when they're working on this, is inside of there. Let me see if I can zoom in. There's an O-ring. See that O-ring right there? Well, that O-ring over time gets brittle and cracked, and it gets a lot of buildup on it. As you can see, there's black, gooey buildup on it now. Well, what will happen when that builds up is you come over here to your runner valve. If you can see this, it starts to stick. Not only does it start to stick, it starts to slow it down because of the friction. So to remedy this problem, I suggest that you go in there and you put a new O-ring in. But when you put the O-ring in there, you want to put some type of lubricant. Preferably I'd put a synthetic lubricant in there so it won't burn up and it'll last a little bit longer. You want to clean that off, make sure that valve is functioning properly, and then put it back together. Also, you want to clean off that surface inside there. Brake parts cleaner works well. Just remember, don't spray too much because when you go to start the car, you don't want to lock your cylinders up. So we'll get this thing back together and see what we got. Alright, now that we got this thing clean, as you can see, it looks a whole lot different. It looks like a brand new part actually. The only thing we did was we cleaned the carbon off of it. Also, here's that O-ring. We cleaned that O-ring as well. Now, on installation, I'm going to use some of this grease here, and I'm just going to grease the tip of it just a little bit. Don't worry about it if you get too much on there. When the car is running, if there's any extra you don't need, it'll suck it down, and it won't do any damage or anything like that. So it's not enough there to really cuss it out. So you want to slide that onto the end of this valve, and then simply insert it back in. Make sure you line it up right. Okay? If you don't line it up right, of course, it won't work right. But line it up right, you'll feel it in there. So you push it on in and snap her in. Then you put your screws in and you're good to go. The final step of this is I like to open up the throttle body here. Look in there. And you see all that thread down in there? You see that right there? Okay. That right there is going to cause you to, all that carbon buildup, is going to cause the throttle body plate not to sit where it normally does. And also that buildup is going to change the amount of air that the car is taking in. Now this car is programmed to take in a certain amount of air. The one thing the car doesn't compensate for is carbon buildup. So over time of driving, after you get 50, 60, 70,000 on up 1,000 miles, if you never clean this part of your car, then you're probably gonna get a check engine light showing you something else because it doesn't know. Well, it knows what it's supposed to be getting, and it knows that it's not getting what it's supposed to get. So clean that out right there. It'll save you a lot of problems. Okay, now we got her back together. She's running good. One thing you'll want to notice whenever you do start the car back up, it will smoke like crazy. That's just the carbon burning off, going through the system as well as the cleaners. Okay? But one thing you will notice is now we have a car without a check engine light on. And it's a lot more responsive on the pedal. So, until next time, YouTube. If you have any other videos, any requests for any particular videos, send me a request in the comment bar. If we get that particular vehicle in the shop, work on it, we'll make a video just for you to help you out with your automotive questions. Until next time, YouTube, have a great day. Continue watching. Please subscribe. Let's keep the cars running good, okay?